London Real, sponsored by Bulletproof Coffee.
Well, you guys have good chemistry on your podcast, and you can't fake that stuff. So
Ah,
you're obviously doing something right.
thank you.
Does she every now and then? Is she the kind of person that can say, "Okay, Mike, that's going to be too much"? You know, you're like, I got to train BJ, and I got to do this, I got to do this. Is there now? And she's just like, I know you can do it, but that's just one step too far.
Yeah, she is my barometer. She certainly pulls me in. I'm too trusting a lot. I see the good in everybody, even those that have a lot of flaws. I always, for whatever, I see the best in everybody, and I want to cultivate that, and I want to help people become better. And sometimes, and she's never been wrong. And it's very rare that she actually does, say, try and have to pull me back. But when she does, she's always dead on and correct about it. So, she's my most valuable counselor, my consigliere, excuse me, if you will. So she certainly keeps me grounded and keeps me on track. And she, I think, knows my ability, but she also knows that sometimes I would go crazy if I can't express myself and help some of these people and take on the BJ Penn project, or have some of these other things moving forward. She knows that would do more harm to me than the massive amount of workload would. I'm I guess a workaholic to a degree. It's a 24-hour day job for me. I mean, I travel the world.
Yeah, I think you had Dwayne Lubbock on your show, and you were just saying that it's the women that stay strong at home when you guys are like on the road and doing all that stuff. And if they don't stay strong and keep the relationship strong and believe in you, and know that you need to do that to be that man, the man that they love, then the whole thing doesn't work. And the last thing you want to do is come home to a unhappy lady. Then you can't do what you need to do.
Absolutely.
When you're on the road doing that.
If she wasn't happy, I wouldn't do what I do. Flat out. I mean, because she's happy and confident, and satisfied with our relationship, that's why I'm able to do what I do. So the most important thing is our home life. And everything I do is about my home life. What I'm doing, I think, helping these athletes, I believe, and helping these people and creating this content and, spreading this message, it helps me be a better person, I believe, which helps me be better for her and be better to her. And I believe it makes her more proud of me. And hopefully it's not because she likes me being away, because through conversations, that's certainly not the case. And it is hard, but it's nice to know that I miss her dearly and desperately when I'm on the road, and she feels the exact same way. And it makes our time together so much more meaningful and productive, and we just value and cherish each and every moment we have. So we live this very pure, crisp life. I mean, every minute of every day is very special, and we don't just, I don't just come home from work and throw the keys on the table and sit on the couch and just wait for, tomorrow to come and then wait for Friday to come. It's not like that at all. I mean, our life is just so dynamic. It's really, it's very, very fulfilling.
How many days of the year are you on the road?
Oh, God.
Or like if it was 7 days in a week, how many of those days will be not spent at home in Vegas?
I think there's been years that I was on the road almost, 8 months combined in total doing my taxes. Yeah, God, I was on the road over 200 days. I mean, it's a lot. There was a time between June of 2013 and the November, where I wasn't home for more than 3 nights in a row. So, I mean, and a lot of the times I was gone for weeks at a time. The Thanksgiving break was the first time that I spent 4 nights at home in my own bed from the beginning of summer of that same year. So, and that's doing the training camps, that's doing the media, that's doing these other projects I've been involved in. And hopefully, through the things that we're doing now, we have the ability to work less, and it's I have the ability for her to come and travel a little bit more. But now we're in the process of wanting to start a family, so she's going to have to be home more often, and hopefully I can be home for more of that, but I might have to travel more to make sure I can provide and take care of my family. So these are just the tough choices and sacrifices that we make. There's no easy way, there's no easy path. I mean, life is about sacrifice and it's about reward, and I think that we've been able to strike that fine balance that we feel our rewards are far in excess of any sacrifice we'd have to give up. And even when I'm on the road and away, I mean, we converse, we talk every day, we have constant communication, and we know how we feel about each other, so it makes it actually very easy. I feel like she's with me right now, no matter where I go. You know, she knows, and she's, oh, God, have fun on the podcast today. You know, you kill it at the seminar. So I'll get these just little texts, you know, from her where she's just in tune and she knows what I'm up to. And, you know, I don't have the data plan on my phone right now. So I'm not tweeting as much as I normally would. So I don't see that. And she's, you know, knows where I am because other people are tweeting. They see me there and they post a photo of me, you know, doing this. And, you know, so she's very much juiced in it. And she's, you know, a huge cheerleader for me and for what we're doing.